Hi everyone, it's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I'm joining you on November 11th, Monday today. This is Remembrance Day, kind of a somber day as we remember and appreciate and reflect on all the amazing people who have given the ultimate gift of their life. The military people who have passed on, fighting all those years ago and still are fighting for our freedom. We think about them, we pray for them, we lift them up in so many ways. There are so many people in this world suffering, but we do have peace. I am so grateful to live in this peaceful country of Canada and be grateful for our military for what they do. I've had, oh my goodness, many people in my family. My grandfather was in the Navy. My great-grandfather served. They were both then they went into the RCMP. My uncle was a flight engineer with the Air Force. Yeah, lots. We can all probably think of many people that we would like to give gratitude to and to remember and reflect on Remembrance Day here. So thank you for joining me. It is a holiday, of course. So I will be spending the rest of the day with my family. But I do love to join you in the morning with my coffee and to, bring you a new product of the week. It just sets my schedule on the right path by going live on Monday. So that's why my family's sleeping. Well, my husband's up, but it's early. So I do like to be early in the morning. And hi, Marie from Montreal. No sound, Lois. Oh, give me a thumbs up, guys. Can you guys hear me? Am I talking to myself over here? If you're having trouble with your sound, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, I see I see some thumbs up. Okay, so if you're not hearing me, go out and come back. Well, you probably can't hear that, right? But hopefully you will figure out, I don't know, the best way to reset things is to leave Facebook and come back. You can hear. Okay, thank you for typing that. Maybe the person who said they can't hear can read your comments. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. All right, it is Monday, November 11th, and we are going to jump in here with a new product of the week. I love to join you with a new product of the week every week, either a bundle or a suite. And this week's bundle is going to be Sweetest Star. Oh, I love it. This one is cute, and the reason I love it so much is because it comes with a punch, and I am a punch girl. I love Stampin' Up! Punches. So this one is called Sweetest Star Bundle. And of course you save 10% when you get the stamps and the punch together. And it is available. I did check last night. Did I check this morning? I didn't check this morning, but I'm pretty sure that it is still available. Yes, Linda, you're one step ahead of me. I'm just going to chat about that. We have an exciting week coming up. Oh my gosh, a major exciting week. We have, not that last week wasn't exciting enough, right? But this week on the 13th to the 15th, and I'll show you this graphic or this flyer, when I flip the camera. So I'm just getting some messages come through there. I should have turned my notifications off. It's so distracting to see those texts go across the top there. Seasonal sale coming up November 13th, which is Wednesday, to the 15th. So we've got 13, 14, 15, 3 days of amazing sales. We're wrapping up the year and kickstarting the next with the steal of a deal on paper crafting products. Oh my gosh, you guys, 20% off bundles, 20% off designer series paper, 10% off cardstock, and 10% off ink. Isn't that an amazing sale? It's coming up. It starts on the 13th, which is Wednesday. So technically tomorrow night at midnight, right? This is an amazing time to stock up. Unable to load the video, Marie says, will watch the replay. Boy, are you guys having problems? I see I've got lots of viewers. I am so sorry if you guys are having issues today. Somebody's not got sound. Now Marie says she can't get the video. It's a Monday. Oh boy. Okay, it's also Global Design Project Challenge. And this week, their challenge is for GDP 471. It's holiday icons. It's a theme week. So the theme is holiday icons. And I'm like, there's nothing more iconic than Santa Claus, right? So that is why I chose Sweetest Star, because there is a Santa Claus in there and a Mrs. Claus and a gingerbread. Oh my gosh, those are all iconic, right? How could I pick one? But I think it was the Santa, and that's what we're going to play with today. So let's flip the camera and get started. No issues here. Okay, good. All right, good. Thank you for the feedback, you guys. I appreciate it. Okay, let's flip the camera and get started. There we go. We have an overcast day here in Calgary, but it's going to be a good day. It's going to warm up today. It's going to be quite warm, you know, for this time of year. Hi, Wendy. Hello, hello. How was your weekend? I didn't even ask you guys. What did you do on the weekend? Did you get some time to yourself? Did you get to craft? Did you get to paper craft? I had a really great weekend. It was our backstage event. Oh my gosh. On Friday and Saturday, my mind is just completely blown with all of the things I've learned. That backstage event, you guys, it's for leaders. It's for leaders who are silver elite and above. And we got to be, it was virtual. So they're alternating virtual one year and then in person the next year. And they sent us a Kindle. Our gift was like, oh my gosh, it was so epic, you guys. We got a Kindle in the mail and from FedEx actually. And let me show you. Do I have the packaging? Yes. Okay, so this is what I got in the mail from FedEx, and this was the cover. They put this beautiful cover over top, and this was inside like this. When I pulled it out, look, they sent us a Kindle paperweight, 32 gigabytes. Oh my gosh. And they had 3 books already loaded onto it as a gift for us before backstage even began. And then I got this beautiful handmade card, Time to Celebrate. And look at that, it's signed from Sarah. Oh my gosh, you guys. So beautiful, right? Like they do amazing things to celebrate us. I share all of this with you because this is definitely something you can do. If I can do it, anybody can do this. And I feel the love. I feel the love from the company. And we had a keynote speaker, and one of the messages she had was this one: be who you came to be. And her speech, oh my gosh, it had me like shivers. And then these are the books they gave us here. Oh my gosh. It was so awesome, Wendy, that Kindle. Yes, I am so grateful to Stampin' Up! And everything that they do to support us in this business. It is just amazing. I've been with this company 22 years, and they always surpass my expectations when it comes to celebrating us. It is so wonderful, and I want to share all this with you because, like I mentioned last week when I found out my rankings, this is not about me. This is about us as a community, because I would not be where I am today without you guys, right? Okay, so let's get started. Global Design Project Challenge, Holiday Icons is what I'm playing with today. We're bringing in the Sweetest Star Bundle, which is, here's the photopolymer stamp set and the matching punch that will punch out 3 of these. Actually, all of these can be punched out with the star. You can use it for greetings. You can use it for the images. Oh my gosh, such a cute bundle. And if you're looking for it, it is in the catalog on page 47. And the item code for this bundle is 164098, and it is 10% off, $54. So if you want my 5 card kits from this week, just add on a pack of dimensionals or a Tombow glue or something. Get your order to $60 before shipping and tax. And use my new code that you see up here at the top of my screen if you're in Canada, PC3U97PK, and I'll send you these 5 card kits. Okay, I think that's all. If I've forgotten anything, let me know in the messages. I do check all the messages. Betty, that happens to all of us, right? We don't think we need something, and then we see some cards, and we need to have it. So I'm super excited to share this card with you. So I'm using a garden green for my card base. I'm going to cut it down the long side at 4 1/4. And we're gonna turn the cardstock. We're going to score at 5.5. So use my light gray scoring tool. There we go. And what else do we need? For my card, I also need a little bit of, sorry, I dropped my cardstock on the floor. I'm using Real Red. We're going to do some embossing on this one. It's going to be my first layer. And we're going to need some scrap paper. And what I'm going to bring in is this amazing package of paper. It's called Take a Bow. And I like to separate mine. Do you guys do this? I go to the dollar store and I buy some mini clips like this, and I take the time to separate my patterns because there's nothing any worse to sitting down and you got all these scraps flying around everywhere. So this is a little tip I want to share with you what I do. I keep all of my different patterns together with a clip, and then it makes creating a lot less stressful when you don't have to worry about all these different patterns. So the pattern we're going to bring in today is this one right here with the stripes. This paper is absolutely amazing, and we do have a die that you can cut the strips and make your own bows, but we're not doing that today. We're playing with Sweetest Star. So what I want to do is I'm going to punch one of these. So you'll get this in your kit. Don't worry about buying the paper because I'm going to send you the piece of paper. And you're going to want the punch anyway, but I'll send you a star punch. How easy is it to punch it out, right? Let's see if I can get one. Ooh, not quite. Just checking my scraps. Always check my scraps before I cut into a full piece because, you know, why ruin a full piece if you've got scraps, right? Okay, let's put all of those back together with my clip. Do you guys have a tip that you want to share with us? Share freely here on my page. It's something that you do in your craft room to keep yourself organized. I love these little clips. Okay, so we're gonna take this punch and we're gonna punch out a star with the striped paper. Boom, just one. All right, and then we're gonna move this off to the side, and so then I can put my paper away, my DSP. If you're wondering about the item code for that one, it is 164309, okay? That's the paper, the 6x6 paper. Now we're going to bring back the card front. So I've got Real Red 4x5.25, and we're going to put that into the Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. Do you have this one yet? Oh my gosh, love this folder. So we're going to pop this in. Joy's going to get it for her Technique Club. Yes, Joy. Good choice. My Technique Club, you guys. I have extra card kits this month. If in case you live in the Calgary area, I'm having my live class again on Wednesday, and I also have card kits extra that I can send out to you in Canada if you want to be a part of that group. It is an amazing group. Okay, 3D folder. Always put the spine in first. And we're going to put... You have sound, Lois. Switch to a different device. Good. I'm so happy you're back. I was watching the comments. I was hoping that you would hear our message. Okay, so we're running this through the folder. So did you see what I did there? I didn't tell you. Okay, platform number 1. You take away your cutting plates and your platform number 2. You don't need those for 3D embossing. You use platform number 4 only. So you put your cardstock in the folder and you just use platform number 4 on the top. Yes, France says she can't wait to see the girls. France is going to be here on Wednesday for our class. I cannot wait to see you, France. The girls are excited that you're coming as well. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see, Shannon says, love using the paper with the white inside and use the plaid folder. Yes. So what Susan is chatting about here in the comments, or Shannon's commenting about, we have two-tone cardstock returning 12 by 12, and it has a white core. So the inside, most of our regular Stampin' Up! Cardstock is color all the way through. So if I were to tear this, I'm not going to do it today, but if I were to tear it, it would be red on the inside. But we have a new cardstock that came with our Close to My Heart people that came over. We acquired some of their products, and one of them is our two-tone cardstock, which has a white core on the inside. So you can actually what Shannon is saying, you can run this through, take a sanding block, and then you can see the white come through as you sand away the little bit of red, and it is such a great technique. Actually, I have a card over here. Let me show you what that looks like. This one's not finished, but it was from like a Fun Fold Friday 2 weeks ago, I think. I was playing around with this, and this is the Mossy Meadow two-tone cardstock, and I ran it through the 3D tree embossing folder, and I did the same. That's what I did. I actually took, you can use any sanding block. I just have an old one here. This is an old Stampin' Up! One. You just sand over the bumpy parts, and then you reveal that white core on the inside. Isn't that fun? Oh, so many fun techniques you can do. If you don't have a sanding block, you can probably find one on Amazon. You can also use a nail file to get the same effect, but you get what I'm saying, right? Okay, so this is going to go onto the card front, but I didn't burnish my card front yet, so let's do that. Okay, so let's move that over. We'll just burnish my score lines, and because it is 3D embossed, we're going to be quite liberal with our liquid glue here. And there we have it. Okay, so we're going to put that back in the holder, and we're going to put this on the front. Red and green, you can't get more traditional than that, right? Okay, so there's my card front, and we've still got our star here. We're going to use that. Now we're going to bring in the stamp set. Okay, so I thought I'd use, because it's holiday icons, we're going to use Santa. Yes, he is an icon all by himself. We're going to grab a block and put our Santa on. Boom. Got that. And then we need some scrap white. We're going to stamp on here with, you guessed it, Memento. I love these images because they don't involve... yeah, maybe they will, Janet. Maybe they'll bring the sanding block back. Yeah, that would be nice. These images that they have in the Sweetest Star, which I'll bring here on the screen, there's not a lot of detail to them. So you can actually, I think I'm going to be making a bunch of these Christmas cards for sure, because it's not a lot of coloring, not like some of our images, you know, that involve lots and lots of layers of coloring. Oh, look how cute he is, you guys. There's our little Santa. Now, before I punch him out, I'm going to keep him on the big piece just so I can hold it with my hand. If you punch it out, then I'm going to be like holding the little image and holding it with my fingers and trying to color. So I'm just going to hold this with my hand, and then I'm going to add my color. All right, let's do the red part of his suit, because that's really the iconic part, right? So I'm bringing in Cherry Cobbler. I really like the Cherry Cobbler. To me, it is a deeper red color. I like to use it for a lot of my Christmas projects. So I'm taking my dark Cherry Cobbler, and I'm coming in here, and I'm just adding a little bit of Cherry Cobbler to his suit along the edges. I like to go with the lines from the stamps and add that border. Okay, so there we go. Now let's do his pants, because he's got red pants too. Okay, so I'm using the fine tip of my blend marker, and there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in the light Cherry Cobbler, and we're going to add color, and we're going to blend. So I'm going to go over those lines. So you can see here, if I hold it close, you can see the stark difference between the edges and the light. And my Cherry Cobbler marker has been used a lot, so it's getting a little fuzzy, but it has lots and lots of ink in it, so it's okay. I can still use it. I won't throw it away. I'm going to take some washi tape and put on the barrel of this one, and that will indicate to me that it is not a fine tip, but I do have a fine tip on this. So I'm just going to switch over to the fine tip and come in here and get the parts that are close to his beard, which I don't want his beard to be red. I want it to be nice and white, like Santa's beard should be. Okay, so finish off his pants here. All right, and we'll come over here and we'll just blend a little bit more of that dark, just kind of blending it so that we don't have a stark line on those edges, just kind of blend it in. And you can work in a circular motion if you like, whichever way you like to blend is fine. I like to do my dark edges and then blend them out, push the color with the marker. If you ever tried using blends, or if you haven't, you should really give it a try. It is so fun to move the alcohol. These are alcohol markers, so it's the alcohol is the medium that helps to move the color around. So it's one of my favorite ways to color. Now I've got some skin tone markers here, and I couldn't decide which one I want to go with, so I'm just gonna give each one a flick off on my side. Now that's kind of yellow. Our poor Santa, I don't want him to look jaundiced. So we're going to use this one, which is the SU100. So we're going to give him a little bit of pink on his face here and on his hands, and there we go. Okay, so for his boots, he wears black boots, I think. So we're going to just put a little bit of black down here in the corner for his boots. And I think I want to give him a black belt. He's going to have a black belt. Yes, Santa can do so much. He deserves a black belt. He deserves all the belts, right? What he does in one night is just magical. All right, so we're just going to go here, and I'm going to add the black to the inside of the belt. And then the outside of the belt, I'm going to bring in my Smoky Slate fine tip, and we're just going to add that nice little pop of silver there on his belt buckle. Look at that. And I mean, I was talking my way through this, but that would go so fast, right? Color your Santa so easily. Now let's take the punch. If you're new to Stampin' Up! And you're like, what's a punch? A punch is a way to actually punch out cardstock. So you basically, this is the way they come, like this, flat, and there's a button on the back. You want to use your thumb and open the punch. So now it's like in this format. And then I like to use the punch, if it coordinates with a stamped image, I use the punch from behind, and I take the cardstock, I slide it in like that. I'm not doing anything, only just sliding the cardstock in, and I'm visually checking. You can press a little bit. I'm not going to press too hard because I don't want the blades to cut the cardstock quite yet until I get it lined up. So I'm watching and making sure that this image is in the window of the punch. And when I'm happy with where it is, I'm just going to go ahead and grab my other hand and punch that out. Look at that. So there's our little Santa. Now, I have Wink of Stella coming because I have used up all of my Wink of Stella. Oh, no, there's a little bit left in here. I'm going to give him a little sparkle on his beard. But, yeah, I cannot wait for my order to come. On his beard, let's make him a sparkly beard and sparkly fur on his... on the ends of his, can you see that sparkle on his beard? On his coat. Okay, so let's bring back the card front. So we've got a Santa. He's going to be center, of course. He's the center of attention. And we've got our other star out of DSP. And then what I'm going to do is I need a greeting, right? So let's bring in the stamp set. How about may your days be merry and bright? That totally goes with Santa. So let's grab that one and get it onto a block here. And we're going to stamp on some, we could do it on white, but I'm thinking I want to bring in Granny Apple Green for mine. Okay, let me grab a scrap of Granny Apple Green. Okay, don't really have, in my scrap bin, I've got some bigger and smaller pieces. And then I thought I would bring in, let's stamp with Real Red. I mean, you can stamp with Memento if you want to, but let's just keep it all in the same color family here. We're going to use Real Red. And if you're wondering if your scrap is big enough, you can just give it a little slide into the punch. And nope, that one's not big enough, so I'm going to be using my bigger piece. So let's stamp, and here's another tip. You want to make sure where you're stamping, you're going to be able to access it, right? So if I take my punch, I know, okay, down along the bottom here, I would definitely want to stamp. Because if I were to stamp in the center, right in the center, the punch can't get in there. And you're going to waste a whole bunch of cardstock, right? So if I were to come to the edge, I can see that I need to be not too close to the edge, but up a little bit. So it's about, you know, I don't know, about ½ inch up or 3/4 of an inch. So we're just going to stamp that right here. Boom. And then move my ink pad out of the way. I don't want to make you nervous. Okay, we're going to take the punch and come in here and line it up. Look at that. There we go. We're centering that star right over the greeting. Now, can you imagine all the different greetings you have at home in your collection if you're a stamper that would fit in this star punch? Oh, lots and lots, I bet, right? So this is a very useful punch. I'm super excited about this one. All right, we're going to flip all these over. And we're going to put dimensionals on the Santa because he's the center of attention. So let's put 1, 2. Let's give him 5 points because he's a 5-star Santa. 5-point star. Okay, so we're going to do the dimensionals on Santa. And then I think my other stars, the greeting and the DSP, I'm just going to put that on with regular liquid glue. And again, you want to use quite a bit of glue, because we're sticking that onto a, oh, my glue's running out. Come on, glue, let's go. There we go. It's Monday morning, you can't be tired. We had a good rest. Okay, so we're gonna put that on with liquid glue, and you wanna use, like I said, quite a bit of glue because you're sticking it onto a bumpy surface. Alrighty, so here we go. We're gonna put that one on this side, leaning a little bit that way. And we're gonna put our greeting over here on this side. Make it symmetrical. That makes me super happy when things are symmetrical. All right, so then we're going to put Santa in the middle. Now, his hand cannot cover up my greeting, so we're going to shimmy a little bit and make sure that the greeting is showing. And there we have it. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. How easy is that, right? You could whip up these cards in no time. Now, he's not that centered. Let's fix that. Sometimes you get wiggle room. We're going to see if I can get him a little bit, shimmy him over just about 1/8 of an inch. Let's see. No. Down, maybe down a little bit. Down and over. There we go. Okay, can read it now. Now I have some gems. I hope you don't get upset by this, but I have a package of these peppermints, which are supposed to be back the week of November 18th, which is next week. If you missed out on these, if you're in Canada and you order with me, you're going to get these in your kit, right? So you can bling up your card. We're going to use a big one down here, and then we're going to grab the next size down and put one up here, and then we're going to grab the next one and put it over here. So some little peppermints. May your days be merry and bright. Now for the inside, we need a piece of white. Let me grab my trimmer again. I thought I had more extra white pieces. I need to restock. All right, so 2 3/4 by 4 1/4 is my usual size. Let's see if I've got enough. Whoa, look at that. I just have enough. All right, so there's my inside piece. We're gonna put a greeting. I don't know if that's 4 1/4 though. Whoa, no, it's not. Okay, that's okay. Just this gives me an opportunity to share with you how I cut my insides, because I get this question a lot from you all. Okay, let's grab some white paper. Got to open a new pack. And thanks, Lena. Good to see you. How have you been, my friend? Alrighty, so opening some more white paper here. We're going to color this. No, we're not going to color it. We're going to cut this. Okay. 4 1/4 down the long side. Then I'm going to double it up so you can cut through 2 pieces at once with this super deluxe paper trimmer that Stampin' Up! Has. And then we're going to cut at 2 3/4. There's 2. And again, 2 3/4. There's 4. And then one more time, stack your cardstock and then cut at 2 3/4. Now you see that, my friends? I got 8 insides. That is double whammy, right? You can get 8 insides out of 1 sheet of cardstock, and that's my favorite way to do it. Okay, so now, I mean, if you like to write more, you can use a bigger piece, of course, but this is my typical favorite. Like if I open up the card and show you, like, to me, that's plenty of room for me to sign at the bottom. Love the Colemans, or, you know, a little message. Just anything, right? Now, this greeting right here, it is wishing you a holly jolly Christmas. Look, that fits, right? And this, I think, goes with the Santa because he is holly jolly. Let's put that up here at the top. So let me grab a block, grab one of my blocks, and we'll pick up the greeting. We're gonna wish you a holly jolly Christmas. Rose is not gonna sing. You don't want that. Definitely, you don't want me to sing. All right, so we're gonna stamp that kind of at the top, wishing you a holly jolly Christmas, like that. And then I've got lots of room down here to write my greeting. And if you wanted to, if you got extra DSP, you could add a little strip of DSP, but I think that's plenty. We're just gonna leave it like that, and then we will write our note. All right, let's bring back the glue and add our inside to the card. Come on, glue. Don't fail me now. All right, here we go. Put this on the inside and boom, we have a really simple, easy, duplicatable card that you can make using the Sweetest Star Bundle, which is paired with the punch. Oh my goodness, grab yours while you can. It is an amazing, amazing bundle. Thanks, Donna. All right, flipping you back around here. There we go. I want to wish you guys a great Monday, holiday Monday here for Remembrance Day. I hope you take some time to remember those who gave the ultimate gift of their life for us and the people that are continuing to fight for our freedom. And thanks so much, Lynn. All right, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you again tomorrow morning at the same time, 9 o'clock Mountain Time, for another card using the Sweetest Star Bundle. All right, take care, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.